Welcome back to this video. Today's video, I'm going to be explaining the market updates and what is actually happening in the market. I just want to update you in the overall market movement. We saw some kind of like bullish momentum last week, and towards the end of last week, the market kind of like bounced off a bit. We saw Bitcoin pushing to doing 2.8%. Kind of like push up a little bit after we saw some kind of like bearish movements after the Binance fall and different things that happened in the previous week past. So I'm just here to update you, on the market, what has been happening. This is Bitcoin price right now. The market cap, total market cap is still at 1.1 trillion. It's kind of a nice. Bitcoin is at 26,000, Ethereum 1,700. But do I think that this is bullish? No, I don't think this is bullish. Look at that market structure and what the market is doing. I'm going to go straight into the charts to show you what is actually going on in the market, because I'm actually expecting the market to start pushing down this current week that we're entering. Today is Sunday, July 18. I'm actually expecting this week for the market to be bearish. So let's go to the chart. I'll start by analyzing DXY, then I'll go to BTC for you to see what is actually happening. So this is DXY right here, as you can see. There's a whole lot of things to see right here on how the market just formed. As you can see, last week was a very, very bearish one for DXY after the CPI news and the FOMC report. Though the CPI dropped the inflation from 4.9% to 4%, which is actually good for the dollar. Their goal is to bring inflation down to 2%. They're almost getting to their goals, as you can see. There, on the next day, we had a FOMC news. Well, the Fed did not increase the interest rate. They actually take a pause. Now, looking at that, those two news, those two fundamental informations, as you can see, the market went down. A lot of people were like, "Why is dollar going down?" Since these news are in favor of the dollar, and we actually stopped at this demand level. This is a demand level right here. But as you can see on the daily, we broke that demand level with a body close. Now, does that mean that we are still bearish? I don't think we're bearish. Looking at the previous momentum that we are coming from, there's a tendency we can actually push down here. For example, this is a low. We can actually push down, do something related to this. Let me show you. We can actually push down, then start pushing up. Something like this can actually happen. We can actually start pushing out from here, seeing this place as a clear liquidity grab. You can see start pushing up from here. Then on Friday we had some kind of like a push up, but it's not that much. You can see this candle, this blue candle. You can't compare it with the one on Thursday that was heavily bearish. You can see, but if you go on the 4 hours to see what the market is actually doing, to on the 4 hour, you can see what is actually happening. The market is actually changing direction to bullish. You can see what is happening. This There was a push here, there was push down, and a push down, then a push up, breaking it, creating a high. You can see this high. I'm actually expecting the market to, drop back down, maybe to this point. We can actually see the market coming down a little bit. Down, I'm talking about DXY before we start pushing up, because we have started creating a little bit of market structure, which is higher highs. You can see, let me show you what the structure we just created. This is a high, this is a higher low, this is a higher high. Another higher low is coming for us to start seeing this bullish momentum. So let's see if the DSY can start pushing up from here. If DSY started pushing up from here, it's going to be very bearish for BTC and so many other assets pairing against the dollar. So we're going to be looking closely to see how we can take advantage of today's this week market opportunity. So let me go straight into BTC to show you what is actually happening on BTC. All right, okay, this is BTC. Let me go to the daily time frame to see what is actually happening. And like I told you guys, we're actually creating series of lows. You can see series, meaning that we're actually creating lower lows. And this is the a structure that we just tap into. You can see that the market just tap into this structure on the daily. You can see it clearly. So you can see that was on Friday. We'll tap into it. Okay, on Friday was a bullish momentum. Then on Saturday we'll tap into this structure. Today is Sunday, which is 18th of June 2023. We tapped into on Saturday, we rejected. Then on today being Sunday, we can see kind of like printing Doge kind of candle, but the market has not closed yet. The price have not closed until the end of today. You can actually see what is actually happening. So, but I'm actually seeing a bearish sign coming up. If you go to 4 hours, following the market trend, that is one of the most important things. The market trend, you can see we actually grab liquidity on these structures right here. um I'm actually looking forward to see the market to come back and retest this structure before start going down. You can see we are creating lows. I'm actually very bearish. I'm nothing bullish here. I'm not bullish at all. I'm very bearish, guys. So that's all for Bitcoin. Like I told you, I'm very bearish. Looking forward to see the market dropping down to these low, which is 19,600. Once we get there, we'll start see what the market is doing. If we can start seeing a push up, from there we can actually see if we can push up to 32,000 or maybe higher. The almost 32,000 is actually a kind of like price target for me for before we now see a major bearish move. But the market can still start creating bearish move from here. Market can do anything. That's one thing you need to understand. That's price action for you. It changes always. It changes every 4 hour or every day. So what you see today might not, after a few hours, the whole thing can change. That means you have to also change your bias. So that's all for now. All right. So stay safe and stay connected to this YouTube channel. If you got value, click the like button, click on the subscribe button, and turn on the post notification.